draw, and we are now underway. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Merzlikins. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Blue Jackets come up with the defensive zone draw. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. From the place 99 made famous. Columbus has possession of the puck. LA's grabbed a hold of the puck. Doughty's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Here comes the official's call. The Blue Jackets will serve 2 minutes in the box. Man advantage unit is set.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Shows in front. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Kings win the draw. Feeds the puck to Byfield. Los Angeles on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass over to Corrali. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Byfield. Los Angeles slides the puck against the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Kings don't have time on their side with this power play running out. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Centering feed! Picked off in front. Los Angeles squanders a chance to take the lead here as their power play comes up empty.
So the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Takes the feed. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. The Kings have it from their own end. With some open space at center. Takes it to power. Scores! Oshie Kopitar! Los Angeles has been pushing and pushing and pushing, and it finally pays off getting the first goal here.
Well, you know what the data says about the team that gets the first goal, James, and you always want to get the first one because you know that typically you find a way to win the game because you set the tone, you've got the energy, and you've created the pace.
And that's a great read to force the turnover. And he dodges the poke check there. No room for that one to get through. Picked up along the boards by Turcotte. Makes a move in front. Excellent stick work on the play. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. Loses his balance on the play. And it's poked away.
You got to have some confidence in Squarer to make this no-holds-barred play there, James, because if you miss the poke check, guess what? It's in the empty net.
Here's the one-timer. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Dismiss that chance. Oh, and he cracks it in all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender...
They've got a 2-on-1. What a save! Oh, my goodness! I thought they had it there off the rush. Here in the back half of this period, Los Angeles has the 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. LA's taking possession in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Moore. The Kings played along the boards. Center into the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Corrali. Moves inside. And he elects to explore his options. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Kings have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Deneau's won it in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Easily kicked away by the goalie. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Puck grab by Jenner. Here they come on the attack. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick. From the neutral zone now. A centering chance! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a short pass to Jenner. Passes it over to Olivier. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one. All alone! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Fabro's going to play it to the corner. Nothing!
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice, and you go that far wide. That's a tough one. Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there, and they got to do a job.
Scooped up along the wall by Manichuk. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! The Kings cross the line and gain the zone. LA's got the puck along the wall. And he hangs on to the puck. And that goes off, pours off a body. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. And he was ready for that save. And he makes a save there. Takes the feed from the goaltender. And that's deflected. Poked away in the neutral zone by Manichuk. LA's got a hold of the puck.
Byfield's penalty is almost expired.
Los Angeles finally gets their man back out on the ice. We're back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by 1 at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Poked away at center by Gavrikov. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. The Kings cross the blue line and are on the attack. Here's a pass in front. Oh, off the iron. Stones him on the play. Receives the pass. Right in the low slot. Rocked him in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Werenski. Oh, and that doesn't go well. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive zone. Columbus takes possession of the puck. The Blue Jackets working around near the back end. The Kings gain possession. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Good stand-up hit on the play. And that's knocked away by Fabro. Here they come on the rush. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. Shuts him down.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Kings have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Grabbed along the board by LaFerriere. Great use of the stick at center by Fiala. And that pass is redirected. Broken up by Doughty. From the right side, takes the pass. And he takes the dish. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Handles the puck. Big play inside the defensive zone. Big time stop there. There's back-to-back saves.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Breakaway! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Kings take it along the wall. Right on the doorstep. Pounded away by Merzlikins. Rocks him. Solid check to slow him down. LA's got possession of the puck. Centering feed. And that's intercepted. And that pass is stolen. And now it's grabbed by Severson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Los Angeles plays it along the wall. Oh, wow! Here he is, in close! Takes the feed at the back end. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Columbus has it against the half wall. Here's a chance! Oh, spectacular stop there! LA's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Hellenius wins the defensive zone faceoff. Spence has been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. Columbus wins the draw here, and they're penalty killers. They go right back to work. Jenner's going to play it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Fabro. And that slides right out to center ice. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Werenski's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Kings are being called for tripping. They'll play some 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
And all alone on the breakaway! Tonight on the play! Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one.
Tried to go upstairs and puts it off the crossbar and then off the post again. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Great pressure with the stick. And look at this. Here they come again on the attack. Sends it to the slot. Oh, what a save. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Handles the pass. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Fires it on net. Monster save by Kemper. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets will play it from the corner. Here's a shot from the boards. Denies the shooter on that play. And now he moves it quickly to Moore. Textbook poke check by Severson. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Angeles has created several scoring chances, and they lead it here in this third period. The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. Forces the turnover. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Steps inside. Columbus gets a hold of it. Quick feed to Aston Reese. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
The Kings win the draw here at their own end. Broken up with a stick. Slides the puck to Kempe. Tiptoes around the poke check. Puck picked up by Kempe. Scrum along the boards. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. He got all of that one. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Sends it ahead to Johnson. Into the offensive zone. Werenski's got the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Gavrikov. Slides the puck to Anderson.
Edmondson standing up, ready to go.
The Blue Jackets' man advantage fails to convert, and the team's still down by a goal.
Sometimes when you get out there on a PK, you can get on your heels, but with a one-goal lead, you can dictate the pace, and felt like they were hopping on the puck all over the ice. A lot of chemistry shown. You can certainly see they've been practicing.
Pokes the puck away. Moves into the slot. How did he stop that one?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. LA's ahead 1-0. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. LA's, look at this! Across the line! Here's a pass! Off it! A stick save it! Crushes the rush! The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. Through a chance on the rush here. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! And we are tied. It's a new game here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Moves it on over to Gavrikov. The Kings play it along the wing. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off.
Merzlikins has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of your tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Passes it over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Great pressure to force the turnover by Kempe. Scores! And they take a drive to clutch city as they take the lead.
Now the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Taken by Deneau. Los Angeles will score! And they strike Calgary once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They've got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Los Angeles seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's just out of reach. Ball out.
Columbus needs to execute when they get that kind of look. Unfortunately, goes off the pipe. They need to press their opponent and make them squeeze their sticks. And the only way you can do that is by putting it by the tender.
And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. The Kings lead it late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Blue Jackets come up short tonight, but I'll tell you what, they certainly had the opportunity starting with the puck based on the numbers in the faceoffs.
Yeah, but the numbers on the scoreboard didn't match up, did they? So when you look at the analytics and you look at the numbers...
take possession to get this one underway. Takes it across the blue line. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Great save from in tight.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Unloads it. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Los Angeles has the puck in their own end. Passes the puck over to Kuzmenko. Poked away in the offensive zone by Farabee. Turned aside with a glove by Kemper.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Calgary's got it in their own zone. And that's poked away. Puck scooped up by Farabee. Scores! Off the one-timer, a beaut.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Flames have taken a 1-0 lead. LA's won the faceoff at center. Shakes off the coverage. Kuzmenko's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, he caught him in the open ice! And that's off a stick.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging.
Scores! What a shot!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Calgary's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Rooney's won the draw. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Poked away in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Lomberg. Calgary's got it now. Lomberg's got it against the boards. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. Feeds it to Moore. Shakes himself free. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. A simple stop with the glove by Wolf.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that glove save.
And that's offside, stopping the play. Well past the midway mark of this period, Calgary's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck grab by Pahal. The Kings have it from their own end. Cuts to the front. Decides to think about it. Across the line and on the attack. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Anderson. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Sends it in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Beans moving the puck through his own zone. Great poke check on the reach. Dishes it to Doughty. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Picked off by Anderson. The Kings take it along the wing. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Great read with the stick. LA's got the puck. Dished on over to Anderson. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, look at the pass! Los Angeles has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Takes the feed from his netminder. Gets the puck over to Huberdeau. Drills him! And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And now it's grabbed by Gavrikov. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Los Angeles has possession of it now. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Here in the late going of the frame, 2-0 is where we sit. Calgary's won the face-off deep in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. That's a solid hit. Picked up by Paul. Slides the puck across to Pospisil. A little banging and crashing now. Frost's got it to the side. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. That's a drive from the point. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Kings are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck, and there's a real reason why they're behind.
Avoids the poke check. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And he loses control of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Fiala. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Anderson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
Uyghur's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Here's a shot. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
The Flames grab possession of the puck. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
The Flames have it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Barabee. LA's looking to break out. Slides it quickly to Kempe. LA's got the puck against the boards. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, turns it aside once again.
Kemper's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Puck picked up by Kempe. Scores! And how things have suddenly changed here.
Wow, it's a magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Looks to get the puck over to Moore. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moore's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Trying to get back on the attack now. Takes a shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. Sends it over to Huberdeau. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Rooney's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Los Angeles has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Tap dances around the check. The Kings going to work on offense. Slides the puck down low. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Flames have it now.
Uyghur's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Big stop right there. Taken by Anderson. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Broken up in the neutral zone by Huberdeau. Sharankovic has got it in the offensive zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. The Flames have it behind the net. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, you can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Hooked away by Anderson. Puck scooped up by Gavrikov. Feeds it over on the attack. They've got an on-man rush. Steps inside. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. LA's won the opening draw, and they'd love to kill off the remainder of this penalty. Slides it across. The man advantage is over.
Although they're still trailing, this game is now within reach with that effective kill. That gives life to the entire bench.
Taken along the wall by Weegar. Look out. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Flames are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Moves it to LaFerriere. LA's got the puck along the wall. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Grabbed along the boards by Doughty. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. They've got numbers. Nice poke check. The Flames gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a chance. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Sneaks by the poke check. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. The Flames play it along the boards. And that puck leaves the zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. And he slides it quickly to Weegar. The Kings take possession in the defensive end. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's the chance in front. And that goes off a body and a ride.
Calgary's been the more physical team right throughout this game, and I think that's a message that their coaching staff sent them. You know, they want them to be physical on the puck, really get them engaged, and then when they get it, they can dance, and the offensive zone can be their playground.
Along the half wall with the puck. Lays the body. Passes it to Gavrikov. Here we go, on-man rush. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, look at this. Makes a save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Flames can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Off the draw, they take possession. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Drives to the crease. Puck grab by Pahal. Calgary's on the attack. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Takes a bump but hangs on. In close. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Flames continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And that's intercepted by Dean. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Fires it! Denies him! He got all of it! Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Calgary's got it along the wall. Now a quick pass to Bean. Just slide to the net. The Kings have played the puck from behind the net. Gets it over to Clark. Here we go. On-man rush here. The Flames have it against the wall. Look at this. 2-on-1. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. The Kings gain control of the puck. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Clark's got it along the wing. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Cuts into the paint. And now it's grabbed by Therapy. He got all of that hit. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Puck moved over to Farabee. Rips it along the wall. Answers it with an even better save. Another stop by the goaltender. And we are all over with this one. Cheryl, I like to try to preach to my kids sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession here. No sharing.
Well, sometimes there's a time to share, and sometimes there is the time to keep it to yourself and be selfish and really...
the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Great read in the offensive zone by Huberdeau. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Coronado. Moves it around along the half wall. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. They've got numbers here. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he makes the save. And he comes up big again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive.
2-on-1. Sends it across. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Sidesteps the check. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. A chance in front. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Flames will play it in their own end. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Across the line, down the left wall. Slithering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves the puck along the half wall. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Read that perfectly with the poke check. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Blue Jackets have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal.
Calgary's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Sends the pass over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bean. From the right side, they gain the zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Keeps possession. Columbus gains the zone. Takes the puck. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here. The Flames take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Quick pass to Sari. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Flames looking against the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames move it in. Centering pass! Scores! What a finish on the play! Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Flames get a hold of the draw. Gains the zone through center. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. The Blue Jackets are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Fantilli's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Christensen's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Takes it to the net! They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over. It's a 2-on-1. A pass. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Columbus gets a nice boost from their penalty killers.
Well, it's a critical juncture. Game is tied, and the PK unit does a real great job of keeping it there.
Odd man rush. The Flames played along the boards. Puck picked up by Farabee. Denied by Merzlikins. And he slides it quickly to Matejchuk. Intercepted. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Takes the feed. Big time one-timer stop. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Knocks it away with the stick, tying seconds, and he makes the save. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Second period set to get underway. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Blue Jackets need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
Taken by Marchenko. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Feeds the puck up to Coronado. Cuts to the paint. Favreau's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck across to Johnson. And now it's grabbed by Werenski. Columbus on the attack. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Great back check on the play. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Columbus has it near the wall. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Weegar. Maintains control of the puck. Tried to pick the corner and missed the net.
And there's so many things that he does well here, James. He fights for the interior of the ice, and he gets a great look and just misses wide.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Calgary's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Flames pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Look out, here they come on the attack. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Moves it to Farabee. And now he tries to get it across to Coleman. And that one's stolen at center ice. And play continues here. Unable to reach that one. Here's a short pass to Weegar. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Quick feed to Bede. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Columbus wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Puck sent over to Torelli. Play is called for offside. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Frost won the draw inside the neutral zone.
Is going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
The Flames take it along the wall. Moves inside, and he opts to wait for more support. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Blue Jackets win the draw. And he passes it up ahead to Johnson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Jenner's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Flames send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get...
That goes up! Both irons! The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. And it's a quick pass to Provorov. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Zary. Taken by Anderson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. He's all alone with the goaltender. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Works it across to Zary. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Pass it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry.
Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And that's picked off. Moves it around. Cutting to the crease. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's got a one-goal lead. The Flames take control of the face-off. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Lays the body into that play. Feeds the puck across to Werenski. Shot that's tipped. Stayed by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect.
I really like the save, James, because he's...
And one last save. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabowski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. The third and final period is officially underway here. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Columbus has been behind the play most of this game, which means they're chasing it, James. I mean, they haven't been urgent and their foot speed really slow. They really have to rethink how they've come into this third period. They have to make some adjustments and really look to attack if they want to get back in this game.
Great reach with the poke check. Fabro's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's get the official decision.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. The Flames gain possession. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Still has possession. Shot! Quick shot of the way to keep it from going in. Jenner's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blue Jackets start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Flames have it now. Through center. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Great reach with the poke check. The Flames maintain that one-goal lead thanks to a solid effort by the penalty killers.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Columbus has it against the half wall. Moves it to the middle. Puck grab by Backlund. Nice save from point-blank range. Sends a pass over. And that shot dies in traffic. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Slides the puck over. Poked away in the neutral zone. Columbus will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. And a great save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Cutting to the slot. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Comes up with the stop. And now he moves it quickly to Frost. The Flames take it across the blue line. Oh my! With the stop.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Pass across to Marchenko. Slides the puck ahead to Severson. Goes right to the crease. Feeds it over to Coronado. Quick pass to Kadri. Oh, here we go. The Flames gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Moves it quickly over to Bede. From the top of the offensive zone here. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. With some open space at center. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Calgary's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Corrali's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Coronado's got the puck. Dishes it off. And he comes up with the glove save. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And he slides it quickly to Johnson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Grabbed in the open ice by Johnson. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Picked up along the boards by Huberdeau. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty
Big
shot.
save and breathe a sigh of relief. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Coleman. Coughs it up at center. Takes the puck at the point. The Flames have it now. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Columbus gets a hold of it. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Wolf's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Merzlikins has the puck and holds on for a whistle. A critical draw here. Fantilli's won it off the faceoff. And that's intercepted by Wolf. It is all over. Calgary's coaching staff have to feel good about this one. Yes, it was a dogfight, but their team totally dictate the pace of play out tonight.
Yeah, the puck was on their stick for the majority of the game, and when it's on your stick, you can manipulate the defensive structure, and that's exactly what they did. And
Leafs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. From the blue line. And the long-range shot goes off target.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Doughty's got it deep in the offensive end. Into the corner now. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Let's get the call here. The Blue Jackets have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process, and their skill sets.
It's in front, and that's blocked in front. The Kings played along the wing. Los Angeles slides the puck against the wall. Tremendous stop by Merzlikins.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. The Kings couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
Tipped in front, scores!
Incredible, 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. LA's been the busier team offensively, and they lead early in this one. Columbus wins it at center. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Sends it quickly to Turcotte. Great heads-up play with the stick by Provorov. Inside his own end, moves the puck. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Marchenko. LA's got it in their own zone. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
You know, such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Takes the shot. That goes wide.
It's amazing how quickly and hard these guys can shoot these days. Off one foot, off the other, doesn't matter. Wow, that's an explosive shot.
And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Can't hang on after that hit. Makes some space. From the place 99 made famous. Moves it to Fabro. Nice save off the tender's pad. Here's a short pass to Moore. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puck picked up by Werenski. Grabs it in his own end. Loses the coverage there. Quick shot. Denies him in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Quick feed to Edmondson. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Picked up along the wall by Olivier. Looks to pass it to Deneau. Fiala's got it to the side. Tosses it on to Severson. And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick pass across to Clark. And the stick is best friend on that save right there. Into the offensive end now. Quick pass to Christensen. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. LA's looking to break out. Sends it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Kopitar is so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Slides the puck down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Provorov.
Columbus has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes and they're closing quickly. And because of that, they're turning pucks over and intercepting them as well.
Feeds it over. Back to the blue line. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Los Angeles owns a healthy 2-goal lead heading into the second period here, James, because it's deserved and it's earned. They found a way to get the puck to the net, and they own the majority of the shots.
Jackets have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Feeds it down low. Scooped up along the wall by Doughty. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
Merzlikins really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to...
The crossbar, what a chance on the play! LaFerriere's got it along the boards. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Merzlikins has it and freezes the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blue Jackets have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Puck scooped up by Manichuk. Makes his presence known on the ice. Taken along the wall by Kuzmenko. And that's kicked out from the scrum. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And he puts that one aside with ease. Los Angeles was preaching pucks on net at the morning skate earlier today, and they've executed that game plan, which is why they lead here in the second. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gavrikov got it against the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. LA's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Kings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Scrum along the wall. Great reach with the stick by Kempe. LA's got the puck against the boards. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kunin. And that's off a stick. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. To the low slot. Big time blocker stopped by Merzlikins. And he totally whiffs on that one. And down he goes as the puck goes free. He scores! LA's on a roll tonight. Look at this. They've now extended the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Yeah, James, and the analytics department's going to love the possession time. And when I look at those numbers, I'm looking at how they convert and translate into goals, and they've done a real good job of executing.
Spots up from the point! And that goes off a player. Taken by Anderson. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Can't keep a hold of it. And he moves it up to Werenski. Here they are on the attack. And that's broken up. Los Angeles plays it along the boards. LaFerriere's got it in the corner. Scores! Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in.
The Kings have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Great use of the stick here at center ice. They've got the defense outnumbered. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Let's see what the officials say.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Christensen. Puck grab by Severson. Takes the puck. The Kings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Kuzmenko. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Handles the puck at the point. LA's going to play it from the corner. And it's a quick pass to Kempe. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And he takes the feed.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play...
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Kings are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm, and when you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
Passes it over! The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Merzlikins makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Los Angeles will look to take this sizable lead into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. 50-50. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Marchenko's going to play it against the half wall. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes over to Spence. Avoids the poke check. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Los Angeles has turned good defense into offense. Plenty of scoring opportunities, and they lead here late in the second. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Los Angeles continues to lead early in this third period. Big story tonight for them. Their offense came to play. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Takes a shot, and he uses the glove to score! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game.
The Kings win the faceoff. The Blue Jackets take over on possession. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the ice and Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Takes the pass. Olivier's going to play into the corner. LA's got the puck.
Well, after that bone-crushing hit, he is really laboring. You can tell that he was slow to get up, and now he's struggling to get to the bench.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Right on the doorstep. Turned aside with a glove.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Blue Jackets win the draw on their own end. Levels them with the hit. Great reach with the poke check by Spence. The Kings gain control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to Jenner. Slides the puck over to Matejchuk. Slips by the check. Knocked away. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Here we go, 2-on-1. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Los Angeles wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Bull. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Columbus gains possession under man.
Kuzmenko has made a fantastic play, James. He's falling to the ice, got the puck on his stick, and he still has the ability to lower that bottom hand and find a way to redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's tenacity, that's courage, and finding a way to compete and will your way to the net.
And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Clark's got it along the boards. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. LA's got the puck against the wall.
10 seconds to go.
Provorov's almost out of the box.
The Blue Jackets kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit. Oh, how did he stop that with the one-timer? Los Angeles drags it along the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Deneau. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Fabro. And he takes the feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Columbus has possession of the puck. Slides it across. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
Kemper's had a quiet night, James. You've been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Rocks him on the play. Look at this. Huge stop by Kemper.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And there's the whistle icing the call. LA's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. The Kings win the defensive zone faceoff. Great timing to come up with the interception. Scores and threes the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Columbus is showing some pep in their step, and the bench has come to life as well.
The bench has come alive because they know they're in this game. It just takes one more, James, and their opponent will be on their heels. They clearly already are, but they have to continue to push the pace and get to good scoring areas.
And he comes up with it. What a steal in his own end. Here in the late goings of the period, Columbus would love to answer back with a quick strike as they still trail by a pair. Puck scooped up by Spence. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And that's poked away by Gavrikov. His reflexes on display tonight. Severson's got it along the wing. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Los Angeles looks to attack. Gives them nothing in front.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Grabs the puck at center. Kempe's got it in the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Coughs up the puck after that hit. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Strong defensive effort. The Kings gain possession in their own end. LA's on the attack. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And somehow he hangs on. Moves behind the net. Moves the puck. And that's broken up by Severson. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Kings equipment staff may have actually put a layer of glue on their sticks tonight. They just continued to dominate the puck all night.
Yeah, they were in control of the game, and their opponent was chasing it. I mean, they just got worn down shift after shift. And you know what they were...
The Kings have won the draw, and we are now underway. Moves it around along the half wall. Dishes it off. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by LaFerriere. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Kadri. Taken by Paul. To the front. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Byfield. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Kings looking against the half wall. races ahead from the right side. Oh, look at this! Stopped by the goaltender. Anderson's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Farabee. Here's a shot! Scores! And the Flames ignite the Red Mile! Calgary's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Stop that one. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Calgary's ahead 1-0. The Kings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Fogle. And now he moves it quickly to Kavrikov. Denies that opportunity. Picked up by Pahal.
Calgary's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
The Flames move it in. And he sidesteps the check there. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
LA's won the draw. Quick pass to Byfield. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Uyghur's got it in the defensive end. The Flames played along the boards. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Slides it diagonally to Huberdeau. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Parnado's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Moves the puck along the half wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Coronado's moving the puck through his own zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Farabee's on the attack in the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Los Angeles takes possession off the faceoff. Takes the feed. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Pahal. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves it quickly over to Coleman. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Coleman. LA's got the puck. One last rush here on this power play. The Flames have possession shorthanded. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by one, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And that's knocked away by Kavrikov. All right, right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Kings don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Passes it over. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Reaches out and uses the stick. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Moves it to Fiala. Poked away by Paul. Rocks him. The Kings have it now. A feed out front. He scores! What a play! LA's been right there with them all night long, and look at this. We've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. To be able to get the equalizer, you can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
And he takes the pass. Here's a chance. And that was denied. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
LA's got control of it now from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Calgary's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. The Flames take it along the wall. Shakes loose. Cuts to the front. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Good read with the stick to break that up. Feeds the puck to Clark. And he's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Puck grab by Sharangovich. LA's got it in their own zone. Drives to the sweet spot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Calgary's in transition. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Here they come up along the wing. Calgary's regained possession of the puck. They've got some momentum here. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Blast from the blue line. And that's off target as it hits a body. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Moves into the slot. Quick stop by Wolf.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Sends it out front, and that's intercepted. Puck picked up by Gavrikov. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. Here's a chance. Fires it on net. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Los Angeles has the puck. He looks deep to Byfield. Feed to the middle. Picked off in front. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the the horn. 2 periods down, a 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Hanley's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Into the attacking area from the left side. Los Angeles looks to move the puck from their own end. Tries to get it over to Byfield. LA's got the puck along the wall. Anderson stick handling in his own zone. All alone! Scores! Talk about swerve on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
And they win that draw at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Pushes it across to Spence. Slides the puck across to Kopitar. Slides it across. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Weegar. We got a whistle offside to call. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Calgary's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Into the offensive zone. LA's gained possession along the boards. Spence has got it into offensive territory. Here's a short pass to Bede. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's deflected off someone in front. Coronato's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Grabbed along the board by Bede. Just wide. Los Angeles has it near the wall. Calgary's got the puck near the back end. What pressure here in the offensive end. That's picked off. And they skate it out of the danger zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Calgary's got it along the wall. Good stop by Kemper. And that's intercepted by Moore. Oh, what a chance here. They gain the zone. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Farabee's lugging the puck. With possession along the wall. LA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. The Kings have it against the wall. Intercepted in the offensive end by Coleman. Kemper's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to LaFerriere. Los Angeles looks to get things going down with the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. Battle along the boards. Now a quick pass to Sharangovich. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! The goal-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Frost's won the draw at center. Quick pass to Anderson. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Sharangovich. Wrist shot from the slot. Shuts him down.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He'd be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Picked up along the wall by Anderson. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. The Flames will play it against the boards. Frost's got the puck. Receives the pass. One-time shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Cutting to the slot. How did he stop that one?
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting.
Breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Los Angeles found the equalizer they sorely coveted, and look at this. We've got a tie game late.
And this is awesome. I mean, these are the games that everyone loves to be in, and the star players look to execute in these games. That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. Oh, look at this. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here.
Well, that's a real tough penalty to take a ton of pressure on your PK unit late in the third period to hold this game tied.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. The Kings take it from the side. Dishes it off. Calgary's penalty killers get a hold of it. Broken up by Anderson. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Calgary's got it on the line. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves inside. Stones him in front. Now he slides it up to Kopitar. Sends a pass in front. Can't connect the play. There's the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime. And we'll do that next here on EA Sports.
Hey fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients.
into position for the opening draw. The Blue Jackets get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Feeds it over. Angles it over to Kadri. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Kadri. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Flames carried along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sharangovich. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Jenner. Puts it on net. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Time running out on this power play. They've got one last chance here. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Columbus on the attack. One-time blast, and that goes off a player in front. Puck scooped up by Anderson. Good clearing attempt to breathe. That knocks him off the puck. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Taken by Backlund. Calgary's playing it from the side. Scooped up along the wall by Werenski. Takes it into the slot. And there's the save on the play. Thunderous collision in the corner. Blocked by Wolf.
Rooney's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Oh, wow! Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Denies him in front. Picked up along the boards by Marchenko. Back to the point, they set it up. The Blue Jackets play it along the blue line. Blocked in traffic. And he takes the dish. And he slides it quickly to Coronado. The Blue Jackets have it now. Tries to feed it over to Fantilli. Pass in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Blue Jackets have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It was a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Calgary's got it in their own zone. The Flames take it across the blue line. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And that was stopped. And sends it just out of reach. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Blue Jackets are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Columbus wins possession right off the draw. Moves it quickly over to Jenner. What a steal in his own end. Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. Shot! And not much on that one. Grabbed along the boards by Severson. And it's a quick pass to Johnson. Makes a move in front. Big save by the goaltender, watching that one. Oh, and another big stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Matejchuk's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. The pass out front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Calgary's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. Tipped, scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next period. They got to carry it forward.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in the morning. Still tied up here as we get underway here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Calgary's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
With the steal. The Blue Jackets move it ahead. Shakes himself free. And he keeps that one out. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Rocked him in the open ice. And that's poked away. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Werenski's got it against the boards. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Backlund's won a big draw on their own end. Calgary's looking to break out. And now it's to Hanley. Knocked out the puck. Lowers the boom with that hit. Here's a chance in front. Tiptoes around the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Olivier. He may have a step here. He's clear. Great save. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Loses the coverage there. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Uyghur. Here they come. He's got a step. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a hook on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Drives to the paint. Calgary's gained possession. Backlund's got it in the corner. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Taken along the wall by Backlund. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Look out. The Flames have the puck in the corner. Uyghur's going to play it against the half wall. Calgary's got it near the point. Puck grab by Bean. Calgary's at the line. Puck picked up by Matejchuk. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's grabbed by Bean. Poked away in the defensive end. Handles the puck. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Big time stop by Wolf.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Flames win the draw. Anderson's taking it from his own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. What a save on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Lumber. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Blue Jackets have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Fires it. Stopped by Wolf. Here's a shot. Oh, another beauty stop right there.
For a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. The third and final period is officially underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Flames are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
Columbus has it in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blue Jackets now lead by 2. Columbus has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Slides it across to Jenner. Shot! Off target! Olivier's exploring options with the puck. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves, and he loses the puck.
Puck scooped up by Paul. Here's a short pass to Coronado. Jostled off the puck. The Flames will play it in their own end. Columbus has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Makes a save. Looks to make a play over to Huberdeau. He carries the puck up along the wing. Columbus has possession of the puck. Works it across to Olivier. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Coronado. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. The Flames have it now. Uyghur's got it across the line. Handles it along the blue line. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Farabee. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Farabee's got it in the defensive end. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive end. Taken by Coleman. Handles the pass. Columbus gains control of the puck. And that slides right out to center ice. Broken up in the neutral zone by Farabee. Sends the pass over. Shot! Takes it right in the chest. Takes the feed from the goaltender. And here's the pass to Fantilli. Great read with the stick. Tries to get the puck to Bede. Moving into the attacking zone. Rocks him along the wall. Columbus moves ahead with the puck.
The Blue Jackets shot line is on the ice, and anytime they're on the ice, they create opportunity. It's because of their motion and their gifted offensive talents. They love the offensive zone. It's their playground.
The Flames gain possession along the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Frost's taking the puck behind the net. Calgary's got the puck in the corner. Moves the puck along the half wall. Nearing the point. Picked up along the boards by Frost. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Calgary's on the attack. Nice poke check. Shakes off the coverage. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puck grab by Fantilli. And he loses control here. Calgary's working around along the line. Here's a shot from a bad angle. Dismiss that chance. Jenner's got on the offensive end. To the front. Turns it away. The Flames will play from the defensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Oh, my. Here's the blast. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. The Blue Jackets came out to a blazing start, and then it was just more protect the lead for the rest of the way, Cheryl.
Yeah, it was for both teams in the first period. I think they were getting an earful from their coach saying, listen, we also have to play on the other side of the puck. They did a much better job of that in the second.
Go.